Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to today's readings. I'm seeing pile 1 showing up and pile 2 already. Now, let me just tell you what these readings are about. Today we are asking about a time-sensitive window of opportunity that is connected to the full moon in Aries. Now, Aries is very much about new beginnings, new opportunities, windows of opportunity, and we are heading into eclipse season as well. And during eclipse season, things can happen very, very fast. And in my preparations, I really heard there is a time-sensitive window of opportunity to be shown, to be revealed, because if the universe opens a doorway for us or a window, we have to sort of step through it. And it's really helpful if we have an idea of what that is about, in case we are in any way prone to procrastination or have a little bit of a wobble, should I, shouldn't I? So this is what today's readings are about. They're not just full moon readings, they are about a time-sensitive window of opportunity that the full moon in Aries is revealing and bringing to you. And I am seeing this for pile 3. Okay, so these are our 3 cards. We will turn them over together and then we will actually draw a rune and a charm as well. So let's have a look at what we have here. So pile 1, you have the card of leadership. This is card number 30. Okay, pile 2, you have the card of new love. This is the card 36. And pile 3, we have the card of new beginnings, and this is card 35. Okay, now let's draw a rune and a charm as well. In fact, I'm just going to draw these together. So pile 1, your rune is Berkana, the rune of growth, and you have a charm, you have the butterfly. So these are sitting together with pile 1. How interesting, look at that butterfly. Loving it. Okay, pile 2, we have your rune is the rune of Othilla. This is the rune of separation, and you have a bat. This is your charm. Okay, and pile 3. I feel your rune, it's really clinging to me. Okay, pile 3, you have the rune of protection, and you have the rune of you have a little charm of a horse, a beautiful, beautiful horse, looks very wild and quite fiery. Beautiful energy. So that is for pile 3. Now, my beautiful super souls, welcome as always to the Moon Magic Weekly Tarot channel. I do 2 or 3 readings a week, and this is one of my, I guess, regular readings. I do a reading every Sunday as well, without fail, for immediate guidance. But let's not tune in with that now. Now, right here and right now, beautiful souls, if you find that you are maybe drawn to more than one, sometimes that can happen, especially with something like a really powerful full moon, because you know, it could be that more than one area of your life is about to open up. So I would just say, trust your intuition, sit with the cards, sit with the runes, sit with the charms. If more than one is singing to you, check it out. And I would tend to go with whichever one feels strongest first as a kind of a priority call in. Beautiful souls, thank you for being here. I'm going to leave the video running for just a little bit longer in case you need a bit more time. Obviously, if it runs out, you can always press the pause button, but I'll leave it running anyway. The timestamps are in the description below, and I will also put them into a pinned comment as well. Tons and tons of love, and I'll see you in just a moment in the readings. Hey, pile one, you have the card of leadership. I love that you have a butterfly that's shown up twice. I'm really seeing you step up, actually. It is as if the world is being offered to you. There is a gateway, an opportunity, a time-sensitive window of opportunity to step through that really is going to give you the world. Berkana is the rune of growth. This is like a whole new phase of life. Terminations, new beginnings. Literally the beginning of the growing of a forest. This is connected and represented by the birch tree. The birch tree is the first tree to seed itself after a forest fire. And, you know, forests are incredible ecosystems. They are sustainable. This is a long-term future. Now, this card says we all lead by example, our words and actions presenting a role model to everyone that we come into contact with. This card asks you to take an ownership of your personal leadership qualities and to align your thoughts, words and actions with everything that you wish to see in the world. So there is something around you, a time-sensitive window of opportunity to step up into, I say, a position of leadership, but I think it's more connected to being the leader of your own world, being your own leader. But let's draw more cards and see what we are shown first. I feel like you're emerging like a butterfly coming out of a chrysalis state, ready to emerge, ready to burst forth into the world, ready to fly, to unfold your wings and fly. That's what's coming through. Let's draw some oracle cards for you. I have lots of lovely oracle cards here for us to use today. Let's draw another as well. May we have information for my beautiful, I do feel these are the two. I think there's two coming through for you from this pack, my beautiful pile one. May we have more information, please, for my pile one. Thank you very much. We'll draw your tarot cards in a moment. I'm really hearing quite strongly, I have an Archangel Power Tarot pack, and I feel like I want to cut this pack. So let's just move your oracle cards over. Do you know, it's that one on the top for starters. And I will cut, and I will look and see what we have, the moon. Well, and look at the full moon here. The opportunity, oh, okay, and we'll have the High Priestess too. Gosh, this pack is really speaking to you, pile one. So we have a full moon here. The opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears and grow stronger. Powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information, be at peace. Yeah, there is a stepping up, an unfolding, an opening. You stepping into your own power. And then we have the Chariot. Determination, career advancement, determination and self-control, acknowledgement of success by others. Wow. This really is about you stepping into some sort of position of leadership. What else do we have shown here? So we have the porcupine and anemone, boundaries. We have the slave dances into freedom. We have look for a sign, choose another moon card, choose a new direction, and moon perception. Now you have two moon cards. That's really, really, really powerful. Now, time to improve, the opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. Choose a new direction, look for a sign, perception. Now this is really, really interesting. The slave dances into freedom, because you are literally being given a ticket to something. It's like a golden ticket. There really is an opportunity being gifted to you at this full moon, in this window. It's to do with you stepping up. I feel like maybe you have a lack of confidence about something. almost as if I think there's something that you actually want, and you know it has the potential to grow, to be amazing, but somehow something has stopped you from reaching out and asking for what you want. It's like you literally, you know you have something to offer, something worthy, something amazing. And yet, I actually feel like I'm sitting in this middle ground between your higher self and your human self. Almost as if your higher self knows exactly what you should be stepping up into, knows exactly which direction you should be going in. But your human self is uncertain, a little bit defensive around this. Maybe you have had to protect yourself with the porcupine and an enemy. I think this is a card of protection, a card of boundaries, and sometimes we can become so protected that we don't step up into that space of leadership, of being seen. We don't take charge of something that we can take charge of. There is definitely a gateway around you, a different path to walk, an opportunity to move something forward significantly here. Something that will really lead to longer term potential. We're going to need to draw more cards for you, my beautiful pile one. It is as if you are sitting in a prolonged chrysalis state. I feel as though you haven't felt able to move yourself forward in some way. Perception with the moon here. Listen to your intuition, powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation. Be at peace. Let us draw cards and see what else we are shown. May we have information. May we have information. What is this about? What is this window of opportunity, this time-sensitive window of opportunity? I feel there's a fear to be overcome somehow. Do you know, I'm going to put those to one side, but I feel there's a fear to be overcome. Look for a sign, choose a new direction. There's something that can be significantly moved forwards if you allow yourself to really step up, to take an ownership of the potential here, and it's your potential. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords. So I'm seeing a departure here from something that is the way you would have done it before. I love this card though, the Ten of Swords, because she's walking to something. I mean, the tens are an ending, really. The World card is about an ending of some sort. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, which I always think is interesting, this card, because it has 4 wands in this imagery. Then you have the Ace of Cups. There is something you really want to do. Page of Swords, Page of Wands. There is something you really, really, really want to do, pile one. And you know what you want, but you haven't grasped it. There's absolutely an opportunity. You're going to be given a sign. There will be a window of opportunity, a time-sensitive window around this full moon in Aries. And it's leading to something that you really want to do. It's opening something up. It's taking it forwards. It's a ticket to the future in a very different way. You'll be given a sign. There'll be an indication. The key here is seizing it. What else do we have here? Yes, look at this. The Knight of Swords. Look how he is running for this motorbike here. The crow guiding him. He's going for it. He's absolutely going for it. This is so interesting. Yeah, I feel like there's something right in front of you, but you're anxious about seizing the moment. You're procrastinating, you're worrying about it. 9 of Swords. Maybe you're feeling that. This is what's coming through with this one white bird here. Almost as if, I want to say, dare to be different. With this Knight of Wands card as well. Dare to be different. Don't be held back by the way other people see things, or the way that you feel that. Maybe you've been told in your world that you can't achieve something, or it won't happen, or there's something in you that is holding you back, and it's time to release it and walk away from it. Look at this with the Empress. We have the World again. And what do we have up here? A full moon illuminating this. And then we have the 7 of Cups. This is the Snakes and Ladders. Okay. I sort of feel like, I want to say, you know, you win some, you lose some. Okay. That's what this card is really speaking to me about. I think this is your fear. It's like you're fearful of reaching out. You're fearful of trusting that you'll get what you want. You're fearful of getting the rewards. But actually, everything here is saying that there is a window of opportunity for you to take something forwards. The Chariot is just sparkling here. The Chariot is absolutely sparkling. There is a book opening here. We have the World showing up again. Something will be shown to you. There will be a sign. What's coming through, and I'm going to get a little bit specific here, and so this will apply, I'm sure, to some but not all, because we have to always sit with where a reading resonates in these general readings. But what's coming through in a really specific way is, it's not that what you're doing needs adjusting, it's how you move it forwards. Okay, it's how you manifest it, how you take the next steps to move it forwards. Do you go alone, carry the burden yourself? Do you worry about the way people will perceive it, whether it will be received well or not? So rather than take the risk of win some, lose some, you kind of don't bother to put it out there at all. That's the sort of flavour here of the reading. There's something that is actually amazingly, uniquely you. And what this reading is saying to me really clearly, it's not that you have to change the direction or change the something as such that you're working on or working with. It's how you actually take it forwards. It would be like the difference between, I don't know, let's say you've always, I'm trying to think of a good example. Yeah, let's say you've always, you've written a book and you've been umming and ahhing about it, but, and you think you'd really like a publishing deal, but you've never actually ever bothered to reach out to a publisher because you're really fearful that you might be disappointed, win some, lose some. So rather than risk experiencing that, you're kind of going it alone and not really getting to that point, tangling yourself up in reasons why. This is a departure and a walking to something where you choose to embrace possibility and leadership. Take an ownership of your personal leadership qualities. If you had a friend who was in exactly the same situation as you, whatever this is for you, I use the analogy of a book because I'm seeing this book here, and look at the way she's tiptoeing across this kind of ravine. You could just think, well, I won't bother to tiptoe across because no one will want to read my book anyway. Well, they will. You know, and they do. It's an amazing idea. It's an amazing book. If you had a friend who was in exactly the same situation as you, what would you be telling them? Would you be saying to them, look, come on, go for it. What have you got to lose? Win some, you lose some. The worst thing that can happen is they'll say no. That's what I'm seeing here. The worst thing that could happen is that they'll say no. But I don't think they will say no. I think they will want to meet you. I think they will want to take something forwards with you. I think they will want to move this forwards. There's something here that the key here is that something is going to be shown to you. Look for a sign that will help you to move this forwards. It's not that what you're doing necessarily needs a complete overhaul. It's more to do with the way that you actually take it forwards. Your ability to celebrate this, to believe in it, because to recognize it will be loved, it will be received, it will be magnificent. You're tangled in the win some, lose some, best not to do anything just in case kind of thing. So your reading is very clear. There is a time-sensitive window of opportunity around you, around this full moon. Now, I'm not exactly sure what that period will be, bearing in mind we're moving into eclipse season as we move into October. I'll be doing readings about October in the next few days, so watch out for those as well, beautiful souls. But I am seeing you needing to open out, to unfold like a butterfly, coming out of that chrysalis rather than remaining in a chrysalis form. Even the porcupine and anemone, the porcupine can roll up in a ball and be protective, and the anemones actually close themselves down. They point downwards when it rains. It's like you're fearful of it raining, and yet this is your ticket. You know, this is your golden ticket here. Yeah, for sure. Win some, you lose some, but you know, you can sit in that space forever. Pile 1, this is your reading. I think it's really, really clear. There is going to be a time-sensitive window of opportunity around you. There'll be a sign, there'll be a signal. Something will be shown to you that will open that possibility or indicate not how to reshape what you're doing, but how to actually move it forwards. And it's not the way that you would previously have expected to move it forwards. It's different. It's a new route. And can you see that it's a new route that's taking you to a place of leadership? Look at this audience here. If you were thinking of setting up your own channel, but you've been procrastinating, or you've been looking at different options, you might find something is shown to you that shows you which platform to pursue. There are many different social media platforms. You'll be shown the right one for you. What you're doing is on track. It's how you take it forwards, how you move it into its new direction, and it will move forwards with the Chariot there as well. Beautiful souls, I wish you an amazing period of time. I mean, I'm guessing with this full moon, I feel like I might even have been saying new moon. Isn't it interesting? And if I have, I apologize. I just had this sort of random, gosh, have I been calling this a new moon or a full moon? But you know, I think the energy of that is actually because Aries I always associate with new beginnings, and this really feels like in your reading an opportunity for a new beginning and a new way forwards, a pathway that will lead to your ticket of success. So it's curious because it does have an energy of newness around it, really. But I do feel around that time, I'm guessing we're looking at probably a 2-week period either side, potentially, of this full moon in Aries, when things will be shown to you, signs will be shown to you. And I almost feel like I want to say, look, there's probably going to be more than one sign. It's like the universe is really pushing you forwards and saying, look, come on. You know, I feel like if you miss one sign, you'll just be given another and another. But it's helpful to be on the lookout, especially around the full moon time, this point of illumination. Pile 1, I'm loving your reading. Keep us pasted. Super Souls, I will be doing readings around the coming month, and if you're interested in any of my all zodiac sign readings, they are available on a different platform. That's Patreon. Patreon works on the basis of donations. You can give as little as or as much as you wish. I do a tutorial there every month, so watch out as well for that here on YouTube. When I do the tutorial for my Patreon community, I post it on YouTube for 48 hours, as you know, just to give you guys access to it as well. And anyway, it's you can check the readings out over there. You can dip in, dip out. There are no commitments to it, but do check out those readings. My readings actually work with the moon month rather than with the calendar month. That's kind of how I work. I'm very, very passionate about manifesting with the moon. And if you are interested in being on my mailing list to hear about my Manifest with the Moon Astro Moon diary and journal, I'll bring up the image of the next year's covers, 2024 covers, in between the readings. If you add yourself to any of my mailing lists, then you'll be able to hear about it, and I'll be able to let you know of any discounted rates and things like that. And a lovely one to be on in terms of my email lists is my YouTube subscriber list, because I give away a free private reading and also a pack of these cards, the Art of Manifestation Oracle cards, every single month. So yeah, you could hear about the moon diary and the journal, and also potentially win a reading or a pack of cards, or indeed a diary or journal, because come the end of the year I'll be giving away some of those as well. Beautiful souls, I'm just sending you all the love in the world. This is amazing. I think this is a significant window of opportunity. Really, really, you are being asked not to deliberate, not to procrastinate, not to worry about it. There is a definite way to move something forwards, and it will be shown to you. Literally, you'll be guided. Beautiful pile one, tons and tons and tons of love to you, and I look forward to seeing you again for some other readings really soon. Hey, pile two, welcome to your reading. You have the card of New Love, which sort of feels quite self-explanatory. We have a bat as well and Othilla, but there's a lot more to this. There really is, because I'm feeling as though there is a significant transformation taking place that is enabling you to enter a new phase of love. Now, this card says the energy of new love is around you. Sometimes if we have been hurt within relationship, we retreat, afraid of being hurt again. This card brings a clear message and is an indication of your readiness to embrace love and begin a new relationship. It is safe to reach out. Othilla is a rune of inheritance and gain. It's a rune of separation. It means that because we let something go, something new can come in. And bats are always, for me, a symbol of transformation, coming through something, a period of darkness, being able to find your way through. I am really seeing a new phase of love coming into your world, and as we are asking very specifically for a time-sensitive, or we're asking about a time-sensitive window of opportunity in this full moon in Aries period, which I guess is probably, you know, a couple of weeks either side of this full moon energy. I feel like if you can lower your barriers or lower your fears, let go of your fears, that new love will arrive, whether this is an existing relationship where you're rekindling something, or it is brand new love for you. Let's draw some oracle cards. Let's see what we are shown for my beautiful pile two. What is this about? That is your first card. May we have information, guidance. What is this time-sensitive window of opportunity around the full moon for my beautiful, beautiful pile twos? May we have information. That's one of your cards. Do we have another here? Yes. And I'm actually going to cut this pack. I did so in pile one. Now you have 10 of Ariel. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Okay. I do think we will also use this card and this one too. Let's just place these in our reading. So we have 10 of Ariel. We then have 3 of Ariel. Do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavours, working with others in a cooperative manner. Ah, okay. Now for some of you, this could literally be a soulmate connection. It could be intimate love. But for others, it could be building a working relationship. Trusting that you can work with somebody. Maybe even working with someone or connecting with somebody, I want to say, who lives abroad. This is relocation or travel. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Let's see what else we have. What is this window of opportunity around my beautiful pile 2s? We have a possum and peony, bashfulness. That is really rather delightful. We have first house arrival. We have romance. And there's something better. How interesting. Yes, absolutely. First house arrival, new love. The opossum and the peony. Right, now I'm actually just going to cut and draw one more card here. In fact, I'm going to take it from the base. That's what I'm hearing. Yes, 2 of Ariel. It's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. I'm seeing way more here than just that. Look at this balancing of the yin yang. Balancing here. Right. I actually do think there is quite genuinely the arrival of new love here for you. I think whether it is a brand new relationship or it's the rekindling of an existing one, I think you have been very work orientated actually, and also kind of, I want to say, hiding your, it's not your potential as such, but we're seeing the Eiffel Tower in the background here. I feel as though you have been not showing who you really are. Can we see here as well in the 3 of Ariel? You know, look at this man looking in wonder at this beautiful box. He's opened a jewelry box and there is this dancing figure. And there's another box here just opening and you can see the light coming out from inside it. It's like a treasure trove. But I think you are the treasure trove. And I think that you have been almost hiding yourself, not showing yourself, not letting yourself be seen. Bashfulness. Literally not honouring yourself, not celebrating yourself, not being out there. Yes, there is so much more to come for you. I really do. I feel like you've been dimming yourself down, hiding yourself away. Perhaps working, you may have buried yourself in work. I think that you really, really, really want love. Now, if you are single, you will know that this is applying to you, I think. But if you are in an existing relationship, it may be that you haven't been able to fully commit to this person, or you haven't really ever felt able, even if it's a longer term relationship, to ever really reveal yourself, speak about your own vulnerabilities. And it is time to transform, to let that go. To allow yourself to be seen, to allow yourself to have what you desire, to voice your dreams. Now, I do think some of you may genuinely be relocating and traveling potentially. With the Eiffel Tower here, I am based in the UK. You know, maybe you do actually choose to go on holiday, to put work down and go for it. We've got an aeroplane to fly somewhere. Above the clouds, I'm seeing this person above the clouds. We're seeing looking down at the world here, romance. I just feel like you haven't allowed yourself, truly, I don't think you've allowed yourself to have love. And this card brings a clear message, and it's an indication of your readiness to embrace love and begin a new relationship. It is safe to reach out. And it's not just reaching out, it's safe to be seen, it's safe to have, it's safe to be revealed. I just feel you've really dimmed yourself down. You've almost quietened yourself. It's time to leave something significantly behind in terms of trust, I think is coming through here. First house arrival. There's a turnaround here. Now we need to draw more cards to find out more about what this is about, because there's a time-sensitive window of opportunity around this full moon in Aries. Let's draw cards and see what else we're shown. Let's draw some tarot cards. What are we shown? What is this about? Is it a travel opportunity? Is that what we're being shown? Is there a work opportunity where romance could be seen? I feel like you might end up doing cartwheels over something. Yeah, what is being shown? Okay, we have those and these. I'm going to take that too. Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles. How interesting, because this looks for me like well, for me it would be a holiday destination. And here she is clinging to her purse. And then the Seven of Wands. My goodness me. Look at the faces on these. Forgive my forgive my chuckling here. But I feel like, look at their faces. They're sort of, I almost feel like it's like, no, I'm not listening. I'm in my bubble. No, I'm not really looking. You know, the world could be in front of me. And there we have the moon. Fascinating that the moon card is showed up in the previous reading as well. And, you know, here we are at a full moon. This is a parting of the ways. The Tower. Yes. This is a parting of the ways of some attitude that you have been keeping yourself in a safe bubble. You have not allowed yourself to be seen. You haven't allowed yourself to own what you really desire. Well, the change is on its way, or that's what we seem to be seeing here. Yes, we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Devil. Now, the Devil is a card of liberation, ultimately, but it's also, you know, the things that we're addicted to. I mean, it's, and look again at this figure with the hands over his or her ears. It's like, I'm not listening. And this figure is saying, right, should we let go of this? Let's let go of this. You know, you could have something here. You could take a risk. It could be really exciting. You could step out of your comfort zone. You could travel. You could fly somewhere. You could do cartwheels. You could walk to something in the belief that you deserve it. And then we have the King of Swords. Knight of Pentacles, King of Swords. Okay, now, I do feel this is predominantly a relationship reading. Well, I think it is a relationship reading. Now, there is a possibility that some of you could be walking towards something that you actually love, like a new job, where you actually take that plunge and you risk relocating and going somewhere and accepting an offer that means really stepping out of your comfort zone. it's a possibility that that is there, and it is a job that you will love, because there's something so much better than where you are at the moment. However, it could also be to do with love, literally embracing love, embracing everything that sits in the potential of the unknown. Can you see? I've just noticed here, look at this bat. Look at this bat, and flying over mountains. We've got mountains in the background here. I am wondering whether some of you will actually have an opportunity to travel. Now, you could have an opportunity to travel through work, in which case that may be where you meet someone, where romance arrives. Yeah, it could be a holiday destination, it could be traveling through work, but there is a window of opportunity, a time-sensitive window of opportunity. I feel it's going to take you somewhere. You know, travel may be involved. It may not be to foreign parts, but it might be. But it's going to give you a connection to something that you have previously, and it's to do with your ability to love, that you have previously been sort of hiding, keeping yourself private, not being seen. I feel like there will be a major window of opportunity for you in love, whether it is rekindling an existing relationship, if you're in a relationship and it's like you just decide, your partner says, let's go on holiday, you work far too hard, and under normal circumstances you'd be like, oh no, I really do have to work, I can't not do those commitments. Actually, you can, and when you do, it will be amazing. There's something amazing. I do feel travel is involved for many of you here. There is a window of opportunity. I think there's some form of travel, and I think it takes you to a place where something can then happen. But change is coming here with the Tower. Transformation. And it's definitely to do with, you know, what's that song? Love is in the air. That's what I want to sing. Love is in the air. Da, 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 da. You know the song. I always think, I shouldn't be singing. That's not necessarily the right thing to do. But you know what? You know the song anyway. I feel I'm going to go away humming this, I think, after these readings. It's love is in the air. Definitely. I can feel it, it's tingling. But yeah, do you know, this is so interesting. Othilla, I'm going to draw some more cards for you here in just a second. Othilla is a rune of real property. It speaks of real property sometimes, relocation. If you get a job offer to somewhere else, I think it's the somewhere else that you'll meet someone in terms of love, or you're going to move somewhere that you love. Relocation, this speaks of real property, an opportunity to move, even though you've been thinking, no, I'm going to stay here, I like it here. A job offer, an opportunity to be somewhere else. Yeah, real property sometimes connects to the physicality of property, of where we live. Let us see what else we are shown here. May we have a little bit more information, more guidance. Six of Wands, success. I mean, this is public success, being visible, being seen. Gosh, if you're invited to speak at an event or something, do it. Don't hold back. Don't think, oh, my existing work commitments, I couldn't possibly do that. Yes, you could. Because there's something else coming from this. It's connected to love, to that risk of being seen. Again, risk of being seen. Those boxes, those beautiful little jewelry boxes here. Look at this little figure. It's the same kind of figure. Look at the way her arms are outstretched here, coming out of this box, being seen. I sort of almost feel like I want to say, what is that saying? When won't say kill two birds with one stone, because that doesn't sound very nice, but it's that sort of flavour where one thing that you do actually then leads to something else. Whether it's going on holiday and you meet someone, or you relocate, or there's a job opportunity, a speaking engagement, there's something, and the moment you step into it, the other thing then arrives. May we please have information? Oh, okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles, and there is the door, there is the key just sitting here. May we have more information? And then we have the Ten of Swords. This card showed up in pile 1 as well. I love this Ten of Swords because this is somebody who's walking to something. I mean, Ten of Swords is an ending of some sort, Othilla, separation. With the key, I'm going back to real property again. I do think for some of you there will be a relocation or a going on holiday. There's a physicality of moving, visiting somewhere, a relocation. And it's through that move, through that stepping forwards, that you then, that is almost like the doorway. There's an opportunity to travel, and it's through that doorway of travel that you then meet, I think, new love, or indeed if you're in an existing relationship where it re-blossoms, it's recultivated. But that is what I am seeing for you, pile 2. It feels like it's connected to love, but it kind of involves some element of travel, and it could for many of you be work with all these pentacles. But on the other hand, pentacles are also to do with our home, you know, the groundedness of our world. So it could genuinely be a relocation of some sort here. This is what I'm seeing. My beautiful, beautiful pile 2, this feels amazing. Seize the moment is what I want to say, because there is something better on its way. So many signs and symbols here with the bat showing up. That figure, wow. Absolutely wow. Don't in any way hold back, because this really is a key to a doorway. And it would be so easy to just say, oh no, I can't take any time off, or oh no, I don't want to move because that would be a bit epic, or just put the key in the door, open the door and walk through it. That is what is needed here. And the change, wow, I mean, this is fab. This is just, yeah, the change is coming. It's fantastic. There's so much opportunity here for you. Pile 2, I feel that your reading is done. This is the time-sensitive message for you about the window of opportunity around the full moon in Aries. It is connected to some aspect, I feel, of travel or moving or relocating. And from that, there is then a secondary benefit of love, whether it is brand new love or love being rekindled in some way, shape or form. My beautiful pile 2, I am just sending you the biggest hug ever, and I look forward to seeing you again for some other readings. I will be posting readings very soon about October. At the time of doing this, we are still in September, heading for the full moon in Aries, but I will be posting October readings. If you're interested in my all zodiac sign readings, they are on a different platform. They're on Patreon. Patreon is it's like a site that works on donations, and my all zodiac sign readings work in alignment with the moon month, because I am absolutely passionate about manifesting with the moon. So beautiful souls, what you'll see at the end of this reading is a little image of my next year's 2024 Manifest with the Moon Astro Moon Diary and Journal. If you're interested in them, if you can get yourself onto any of my email lists, then I will let you know as soon as they are ready and available and live. And once they are ready and available and live, there's usually a discount period, so I can notify you of all of those things if that's something that you would like to check out. And a brilliant email list to be on is my YouTube subscriber email list, because I give away a free private reading and also a pack of these cards. These are my own. This is what this card is from. And every month I give away a free private reading, and these cards, and I will towards the end of the year be giving away a diary and a journal as well as we move into 2024. So it's a fabulous to be on, because not only can you hear about the journal and the diary, but also you could possibly win a reading or some cards. Pile 2, I will stop waffling. Look out for this opportunity. It's definitely connected to some form of travel. That's really so clear. But wow, there's a secondary benefit that's coming from it. Tons of love to you, beautiful souls. Hey, pile 3, welcome to your reading. Now you have the rune of protection, Algiz. And this horse here is really making me think of having stamina. The card of new beginnings says, this card indicates you're about to begin a new chapter of your life. Shed, release, cleanse. Let go of any obstacles, inner or outer, that prevent you from engaging fully in moving forwards. The time is right for a fresh start and a new beginning. The universe supports your growth. So that's a very powerful card. Now we are asking, what time-sensitive window of opportunity is around you, around this full moon in Aries? What's going on around you? What's happening? Let's draw more cards and see if we can be given and gifted more information. Your first card is showing up. We have the wolf and the rose hip, guardianship. How interesting. Put that there for a moment. We have Vesta Hearth. We have, I'm seeing this, feeling like the one on the bottom is really the one that we are being called to look at. And I'm also going to draw from the wild Kyan Oracle as well. Definitely this one. This angel pack, a card has literally moved as I have placed the pack over there, so I'm going to bring it in. You have the card of there's something better. How interesting. This came out in the previous reading. You have Lady of Laza Descends. Oh, wow. Okay. You have Remain Positive and Compromise. Okay. Let's draw some cards here. We have 8 of Raphael. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. A spiritual quest. Okay. We have the card of Justice as well. And I feel I want this and this. Right, let's move your cards along a bit. 8 of Raphael and Justice. Fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favour. Don't give up. Okay. We have Remain Positive. We have Peace and Decision. Okay. Let me see if I can move our cards around. Bear with me. Okay, so I actually feel, I have rearranged and hopefully we can see everything here. I feel that you have been tangled in some form of negotiation, maybe even something for some of you that took you by surprise, that you weren't expecting. But what I'm seeing in the energy of the full moon in Aries, this time-sensitive window of opportunity, that there is literally an opportunity to free yourself from something. That's what I'm seeing. It's almost as though you've had to strive for something. You've worked at compromising, you've worked at negotiating, you've worked at something, and suddenly this is the point when I'm seeing liberation from something, the freedom to walk away. There's something better for you. Do what you know is right for you, a spiritual quest. Release the past. There's no more, or there is a more enriching future coming. Let go. Let God show you the way. We're seeing these birds released from this cage. I always think, even in this card, Vesta, hearth, sometimes this for me indicates that maybe you may have come from an environment where you felt closed in. It looked very lovely. It looked like a beautiful family environment, but maybe it was quite entrapping. Lady of Laza descends. This is an energy of arrival. It's the point at which you no longer have to strive to arrive. It is as if you are about to be gifted with something that will actually give you an opportunity to walk away from something, to leave something behind. Can you see, even in this card here, remain positive? I do feel you're literally being offered something. Lady of Laza. I think there's going to be a gift for you. We must draw more cards to see what this is about. But there's something around you, a situation, and maybe you have felt entrapped by your physical circumstances, your financial circumstances, or by some kind of negotiation. There could be some legal dealings. Something is arriving that means you can move forwards with the horse, that liberation, that freedom. These doves, freedom. Release yourself from that which holds you back. Something is arriving that's going to literally allow you to, it could be leaving behind even a state of mind, but let's draw cards and see what this is about. There is a time-sensitive window of opportunity. Something around this full moon is going to give you an opportunity to free yourself from something. Literally. Free yourself, walk away, not worry about something anymore. It could be a health-related thing, it could be a family-related thing, it could be a property-related thing, but one way or the other, I'm seeing the freedom coming through from this. May we have more information, please? We'll keep those there. I'm seeing these two for in a moment, and this one, and also that one too. Let's look at these first. So we have the Page of Swords, 2 pages. Okay, this is interesting. So Page of Swords, Page of Wands, which then becomes the Knight of Pentacles, which then becomes the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. It may be for some of you, you literally do get offered a contract, a new job, something that will liberate you. If you've been applying for jobs and nothing's happened, what you need is coming, something that will give you enough money to be able to move forwards. A contract of some sort that will liberate you from your current position. Something is coming that's going to liberate you. It could be a gift, it could be a win, it could be someone's generosity, but I'm seeing all these pentacles here. I am seeing studies, so it could be that this is something that you have been working on, and suddenly it gets you the contract you wanted. I'm seeing negotiation potentially. 9 of Pentacles. Look at these cards. We have more. 9 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the 10 of Cups, and we have the 2 of Cups. How interesting. I feel I'm looking at 2 layers here. 2 layers of connection here with the 10 of Cups and the 2 of Cups. I mean, both of these really indicate love and a beautiful connection. But it could mean that this is the business partnership of a lifetime, really. What I do see is you've worked for this. This is not something that's brand new. It's justice. It's that point of deservedness. Compromise, negotiation around a contract. Something that brings you fulfillment, something you have been manifesting, working on. Now, a transition can feel a little bit unnerving, can't it? Really, I think. But you don't have to strive to make this happen. This is more about living in a responsive position. You don't have to strive to arrive. The new beginning is coming here. I feel I want to draw even more cards for you, pile 3. What I am seeing is something that will liberate you. There is a time-sensitive window, and I feel you will be gifted with something, quite genuinely a gift of something. It could be resources, it could be assistance, it could be somebody saying, I really want to help you, can I be your assistant? I love what you're doing, can I help you to move this forwards? It could be a genuine job offer. It could literally be money, resources coming to you to assist you. It could be somebody giving you the backup. Look, don't worry, if you're doing something, I'll cook, I'll look after the kids, I'll do the everything, I'm right behind you. This is a partnership of 100% backup. It's like, yeah, you're focused on that, I'll come in and assist you. Could even be new love for some of you with 2 of Cups, in which case it's someone who is 100% behind you. But there is a gift of something coming to you, and it liberates you from your current situation. Now, I'm guessing that we are looking at this window of time around the full moon in Aries. So I think a sort of a 2-week period, maybe either side. We're moving into eclipse season in October. Do watch out. I'll be doing what's happening in October reading soon, your October predictions. So watch out for that reading soon. I want to draw more cards. I want a bit more information. But I really do feel as though something is literally arriving to assist you. And this is the time-sensitive window. It literally is a gift. It could be resources, money, finances, opportunity. Yeah, look at this. We have the 10 of Wands. So this is a card of burden, feeling overloaded, going it alone. And then you have the Knight of Cups coming in here. I'll help you. I'm there. Something's coming in to lighten your load. But it's more than lighten your load, because it releases you. It actually releases you. The 9 of Swords, traditionally it's a dark night of the soul card. But I always feel in this one, we see this beautiful white bird amongst the black crows. It's like there's an opportunity to leave something behind, to let go of something that's really hindered you, affected you, caused you to go it alone. I see a little letter here as well. And look at this. We have a singing bowl here with the Queen of Cups and a singing bowl here. I feel there really is a gift that comes in to help you to sing your own song, to move something forwards. It really is a gift and a blessing, whatever this may be. Yes, 6 of Swords. It's guiding you away from something and giving you a clear direction, a clear route forwards. Whatever has been going on around you, pile 3, that has been holding you back, causing you to feel burdened, causing you to feel like you're entrapped or you're stuck, because there's something of that energy around you. For some of you, it's eaten away at you. The shift is coming through an actual gift of something here. Whether it is support, help, resources, money, finances, a job, something, the resolution of something in some sort of legal matter that stopped you from being able to move forwards. It gets sorted in your favour. We're seeing a massive in your favour here. Whatever it is that arrives, I see an element of sadness around you, because I do think there's that sense of leaving something behind. There's something better. But my beautiful pile 3, I sort of feel you're going to be relieved simultaneously. One of those moments when you're both relieved and delighted to move forwards, while simultaneously, I think it will be a relief is the biggest word that comes here. It could be a little windfall that enables you to move on from something, change the setting around you. Very, very interesting. I really find myself so strongly wanting to draw more cards for you, pile 3, and it's quite curious. I almost feel that whatever has been caging you in, you know, that whatever you've had to feel, whatever you've been feeling vulnerable around, it's been quite an endurance test. But you're coming through now. You no longer, what is really going to change here in the biggest possible way, irrespective of your actual physical circumstances, is that you are not going to have to keep, I feel like some of you have literally had to do battle on a daily basis, and that's changing. Whatever comes to you, whatever the gift, the resolution of something, the money, the resources, the assistance, the help, whatever it is that comes to you into your world to change this, it's like you're shifting from that place of surviving to thriving, and it's this window here, time-sensitive window of opportunity. I really do feel I want to draw more cards. I'm actually going to draw from the Art of Manifestation Oracle pack, which is the cards that we started with. Okay, seeing these mistakes, be your brilliant self, and I'm also seeing this last card, and new love. How interesting, this was the card that came out in pile 2. First of all, mistakes. This is a card that says, if you feel you have made a mistake, or indeed someone else has done so with an impact on you, please do not feel bad about this. Treasure and value your mistakes and those of others around you. They are the cutting edge of our personal growth and evolution. Lean into the learning and celebrate your openness to grow. And then be your brilliant self. Be great today. Be brilliant. This card asks you to get in touch with the extraordinariness of everyday living. Go about your daily life doing everything to the very best of your ability. Be extraordinary in an ordinary way. Your brilliance will radiate into the world, creating more change than you could possibly imagine. And then the energy of new love around you. Sometimes if we've been hurt within relationship, we retreat, afraid of being hurt again. This card brings a clear message and is an indication of your readiness to embrace love and begin a new relationship. It is safe to reach out. Excuse me. I think pile 3, these are like 3 different messages, or sort of 2 messages and then one that connects more to everyone. I think some of you have been really feeling caged in, having to negotiate something, and you're really feeling like, how did I ever get myself into this, and now I've got to get myself out of it. For others, you've been caged in or retreated because you were hurt, and I think that's where the new love is coming in for some of you. It may be that reading 2, if you've been drawn to that, will be relevant to you as well. But you know, the biggest element of this reading really is that around this full moon in Aries, there will be a gift of something coming into you that will be life-changing, that will transform this space of restriction to a space of freedom, of liberation, where you re-find your power, your empowerment, where you can relax. I feel like you've been walking around on high alert, not able to relax, not able to really just trust that you know where the next penny's coming from for some of you, or because you've maybe been in between jobs or applying for jobs. There's something here that is shifting. Now, whatever this is for you, whether it's connected to finances, money, careers, or a circumstance where you have felt limited or restricted, this is changing. And likewise, if you have felt restricted or as if love would never come into your life, that is the element that's changing. But a gift is coming to you, and that is really, really clear. It is around this time of the full moon in Aries, and it really is a time-sensitive window where the breakthrough, the light bulb moment will come. But I think for you, it's more than just a light bulb moment. It's not just a realization. It's an actual happening, a physical, real happening, a gift. So whether it is, as I said, someone or something or stuff or money, renewed health, whatever it is, I sort of feel like you're finally going to be able to relax and move away from a high alert place. And I feel like some of you have been in that high alert place for quite a while. So my beautiful pile threes, I'm sending you all the love in the world. I will be doing readings for the coming month of October, and obviously we're moving into eclipse season, so there's going to be some really interesting readings to be doing around that eclipse energy. Beautiful souls, if you're interested in my all zodiac sign readings, they're on a different platform. They're on Patreon, which works on donations, and you can give as little or as much as you wish, or you can dip in, dip out. I do tutorials over there. I will be posting as well here on YouTube. The tutorial that I do for Patreon, I always post it here on YouTube just for 48 hours, and then all the tutorials are available all the time over there. And my all zodiac sign readings work with the moon month, so they're not with the calendar month, but that's just because I'm very, very passionate about manifesting with the moon. And beautiful souls, if you're interested in my Manifest with the Moon, Astro Moon Diary and Journal, you'll notice there's a little image in between the readings of the new covers for 2024. If you're on any of my emailing lists, I will email out as soon as they are ready and let you know of any discounts and any opportunities with those if you're interested in them. And a fabulous one to be on, if you're going to be on any of my email lists, is my subscriber email here on YouTube, because I give away a free private reading and also a pack of these cards, the Art of Manifestation Oracle cards. And actually, once the diary and the journal are available, I will be giving away some of those as well as we move to the end of the year and into 2024. So it's a fab email list to be on. It is a subscriber offer here on YouTube. So if you are subscribed and you want to get updated about the diary and the journal and be in that prize draw, just add yourself to that. Beautiful souls, have an amazing time, and I'm so pleased to hear that some element of real challenge, difficulty, restriction is going to be lifted, and I'm really seeing you freed up to go out and have a full life again. I just feel like it's been really hard for you. So sending you the hugest hug in the world, beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again for some readings very, very soon.